MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Now to the plate, Leury Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leury Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Standing in now, A.J. Mueller. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Desmond racing back, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Batting fourth.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Now at the plate, James McCann. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 2, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. A.J. Mueller will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bullet back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting second.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Into the box, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Blackman leads off second with nobody out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in, David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Nolan.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Desmond is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First pitch on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This is line to left. Gunn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, A.J. Mueller slapped hard the opposite way. Dahl will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of the second. White Sox on top, 3-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox.
Batting 6th.
And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. McMahon is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. Got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a liner. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
From the belt, the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Abreu stands at second with no outs. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strike out there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. At the plate, James McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sanchez stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. He pulls this one into right. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 4 and the Rockies nothing. Now batting number 58, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
58.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole. 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 58 is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
Marquez.
Into the box now, German Marquez. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the ball is dropped. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So stepping in, Charlie Blackman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Marquez, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. Settling in now, Adam Engel, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Served out to left off the end of the bat, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
James Pazos answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, A.J. Mueller, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball.
A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada
as he sends it on the ground to first.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Striding in once again, James McCann, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 8 and the Rockies 0. Now in the box, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
David Dahl.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Story into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Blackman waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 74.
Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
For the Rockies.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Jimenez, and this one will bounce into the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, number 58, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Jimenez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jay Pazzo.
Brendan Rodgers will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rockies strand 1, still 8-0. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Rockies, number 54.
Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Leury Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box now, A.J. Mueller. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Long throw to third. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for round number 1.
Jose.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
He's set, and the pitch. Pops this one up. Story has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready for another shot now, Yoan Moncada, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
The catcher, James.
Into the box, James McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The White Sox lead this one 11-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 37.
Striding in, Yolmer Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Carlos Sanchez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Dahl. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Pops this one up. Arenado is calling for it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 74.
Stepping in, Eloy Jimenez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 11-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. This is skied into short left center. Engel on the move, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Fielder, Ian Desmond.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command,
58.
great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, number 58, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Another 0-2 home. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Leury Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, A.J. Mueller. Arenado is over to take a look. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Arenado is over to take a look at it. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Now batting.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu as the blowout continues.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game that he'll never forget, and neither will these fans.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Shaw comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 29, Brian Shaw. Now catching and batting 9, number 14, Tony Walters. Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Story is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
Digging in now, James McCann. His numbers against Brian Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Desmond sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 14-0. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 19.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Stepping into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Carlos Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Blackman is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Engel. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, number 74.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there.
Now
the location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
2-1 to David Dahl. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
In now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
14-0 is the final in this one. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. A.J. Mueller gets the W on the mound. Herman Marquez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.